how did the how was the time right before the demo? What were you sort of?
Well, now that's a whole different story,
Yeah.
because now we moved way ahead.
Oh, is it way ahead?
Yeah, because we were in one of the temporary buildings with the first two computers, the 3100 and the 168. It was a temporary building, one of the old military barracks. We had an end of it. It was really interesting because they had raised floors and computers at that time, so you could run cables under them. We ran cables by getting out a skill saw and cutting a hole in the floor. It was just that way. It was very crude.
Yeah.
It was kind of fun. And then as more money became available, we moved into the first engineering building. I don't remember the dates on that, but we were in the engineering building and had offices in one of the halls of the building. And let's see, I think we used that's when we got the 940, first time sharing computer, and put it in the computer room in the engineering building. And then shortly after that, again, dates I don't remember, we got the larger space, the open space at the end of it. You may have seen this, and Doug may have told you about it, but we moved into, that was the most significant move, was moving into this open area, where the building was set up with offices along the outside and offices in the middle. We got this area where there were no offices in the middle, where we could have a big open space, and we had offices around the outside of that. And that was really nice. And then we went to the 940, and that's when I developed the display system to drive multiple TV sets. That's when we first had anything that approached a personal computer, which we were really working towards, because we had 12 workstations around this open area. Doug actually had one in his office. And it was a time-sharing system, but people could sit down at their own console, do their own work. They had, like any good time-sharing system. That's what we had put together. And that's what we were running before the great show.
Yeah. So you had was this augment NLS?
Was it what?
Was this when you were building NLS, or something?
Oh, this was NLS.
That was it, right?
I don't remember when Doug first called it NLS, but it was the basic NLS system right from the start.
Yeah.
On the first computer. It was the same system that was evolving towards what Doug had in mind, which was the big step in moving to that building was the multi-user. And again, more capability. We had
So what sort of things could you do then by that time?
Well, you've seen the NLS demo. At that time, that's what we could do, essentially. The 940 was slower. I think we were still on the I don't remember which computer we were on at the time of the demo. You may remember, Doug would remember, I'm sure, which computer we were on, and it'll be in the reports. It could have been the PDP-10, but at some point we moved to a PDP-10. And the demo was 68, so go ahead, what other questions?